elevation by Gillespie for the steal, and there's Dia.
With Dia playing at the mid-major level, we saw things that we believe will translate to the SEC. He's got a real work ethic. He told us himself he was willing to do things that most people aren't willing to do. He's as good as advertised in that way. I mean, he really does put in the work.
Straight on three, rattled home by Malik Dia.
I just felt like Ole Miss was the best fit for me this year. I think that what's going on here, building a great culture, winning team, and just, developing a little bit more before taking the next step, of course. I'm just super grateful that I'm here. It's the best experience I've had so far.
What stood out to you about Oxford, about Coach Beard, about his culture here, that even though your phone is blowing up for all these things in the portal, you said, okay, you know what, I'm going to give my time to Ole Miss?
I think it all started at the coffee shop when he came and visited me, Coach Beard and Coach Binkin. I think I just really wanted something that was very basketball-oriented, very focused on winning and, helping me in the long run. And I feel like that they were all about that. When I came down for my visit, I think he even enforced that a lot more, just knowing that, this is a really good spot for me. And I feel like ever since I've been here, they've just had their foot on my neck and they're just going to keep coming at me. And I appreciate it, I really do, because I just think that, with what I want to do, I think that it takes a lot of hard work, and I'm glad that he can direct me in the right way.
So you said they met you in a coffee shop? Really? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so originally I told him to go to Portland Brew Coffee House, and then he ended up going to the coffee station that was right next to it. So we ended up meeting up there, and then there was a little balcony area that we ended up sitting on. We had some good conversations, about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, it was a good conversation, man.
Also, we heard sort of a story that a now teammate was also sort of pursuing you a little bit. Talk about the story of you meeting Makil Brown-Jones on your visit, and day 2 he kind of starts recruiting you a little bit because he had also just committed.
Yeah, so I met Makil on my visit when I came down here. Second day he had committed and I had one more day left. He was leaving and he was like, yo man, you might as well go ahead and do it, just commit. And I was just like, I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure things out. Towards the end, he just kept being persistent and all that. And, towards the end, I felt like it was the right decision, especially after talking to coach and all that stuff. And, I'm super grateful that he's my teammate now.
So you went from Vandy to Belmont. You have a really great season there. What has the transition been like coming back to the SEC? Are you a different Malik Dia now in this SEC than you were when you were first at Vanderbilt?
Yeah, no doubt. I definitely say, back then I was a rook. Very inexperienced, didn't really know the ins and out of college basketball, even the SEC at that. But, took a year to develop. I'm glad to have the chance to now come back here. I'm super blessed, and, the SEC has always been my dream to play the years before I played, but now I want to come here and dominate.
We kind of want to know a little bit about you off the court. Who are you when you're not playing basketball?
I'm off the court. I love doing activities with friends, just a lot of different stuff. I don't like sitting down, taking naps. That's boring to me. I like to, play pickleball a lot. I just started getting into it. Bowling, I really like to do a lot in my free time, play a little video games. But I definitely say recently, pickleball has definitely been taking up a lot of my time. Just have a slight passion for it now, a little side passion.
A slight passion. Have you caught Coach Kiffin on the courts at all? I'm just curious.
I saw him once, and when I saw him, I was like it just stands out, you know what I'm saying? It's like a whoa, pause moment. But I haven't played him yet. I heard he's pretty good. I'm still a rook. I'm working on it, but I have lots of potential.
So you bought the paddle, you've got your
Yeah, I've already bought 2 paddles, about 2 sets of balls. I'm prepared at any time. Sometimes I'll be wanting to go after practice before, but they'll be like, nah, you got you.
Does your team play together as a whole? Do y'all make tournaments kind of like the football team does, or how's that working?
So what I've heard is we have a pickleball tournament coming up that we're all gonna play in. We went over to the courts one time after a morning workout and played, but we haven't been since. But sometimes I'll have me and DB went. A lot of the managers like to play, so I'll always be out there. Me and Sean play too. It's just, whoever's around, whoever want to do it.